All right, guys, I'm Enchantress, and on this channel, we go live every single day. On Sundays, it's Angel Messages. Mondays, Mystery Monday. And Tuesday, it's open mic for yes or no questions for participating collective only, okay? For the participating collective only, you get live yes or no questions, all right? Those who know. Okay. Like-minded souls are welcome here, guys. Please like, comment, share, guys. Slam the ding subscribe button. I'm Enchantress on the channel. We go live every single day. Every single day. Twice a day. Once in the morning in the AM and once in the evening, okay? For live Zodiac messages, okay? Stay with me, guys, for the perks of the channel, all right? I'm just looking over some things, guys. I tell you what, you can go ahead and drop those questions. This is not going to be a very long live. I'm going to deliver some messages for you. And then I'm going to answer yes or no questions. I see from the comments of the last live, there probably was just a couple of comments. So, you know, I know who it was. I see who it was. I see the names. If you haven't been participating with the channel, don't expect a live yes or no question unless you donate to the channel, all right? I've been talking the same thing. I don't understand people. It's like the world is so backwards. When you offer something free, it's like people don't want it free. They want you to, they're forcing you to you know, do it another way or to be like everybody else. But I'm looking at it and you know, it's probably about 3 comments. So you can't come on here and think that I'm going to, you know, offer something for free. So without putting the work in. All right. And it's something simple. I ask that you comment after the lives and then I come up with a list. So that's it. I'm only doing who participates with the channel. Okay. Members and mods are always, they always get the perks. Others who do not participate within the channel or comment, I'm not doing it, okay? Because that's something simple, but then you want to come and get something free. See, this behavior, you have to look and see why reciprocity is not, or you'll know who the person is who does not deliver reciprocity within a relationship or anything. Because if you can't do it for something simple like this, I don't know. I don't know, guys. All right? But anyways, let's go with the live yes or no questions. What messages do you have for the collective that they need to know about? Somebody may be under judgment. And this person that's under judgment or receiving bad karma, they may want to come clean about something. We have judgment in the reverse. And we have We have the Seven of Swords. So somebody could want to come clean about something. They don't really know. Maybe this person doesn't really know how to angle in on what's giving them this bad karma. But somebody is receiving bad karma. They have to come clean about something. All right, it's just as simple as that. We talk about this a lot, actually, but you know, this is not something that, it's not the same thing. This changes. So this could be somebody else receiving bad karma. It changes, you know what I mean? It's not the same person, possibly. It could be someone else. But definitely karma's on the board, okay? Somebody has refused to make the necessary changes or transformations, and the judgment is here. Yeah, so somebody did not go through like an awakening or a rebirth. Instead, they decided to go towards more so the negative, okay? This could be disappointment in a legal decision for somebody too. Or it could be the separation from a loved one. It could also be disillusionment, it's loneliness, it's a loss. Okay, so anybody feeling this way could be in the judgment reverse, but it is illness and it is refusing to face the facts. So somebody does not clearly want to see something for what it is, okay? Or they're refusing to make the necessary changes. They're refusing to make the necessary changes. This person feels like they're in a rut all the time because they're refusing to face the facts. And this person has a lot of shame. They could be sick, not necessarily, but this is negative karma for not coming clean about something. So somebody needs to come clean about something they've done. I don't care if it's 30 years ago. I don't care if it's 30 years ago. You'll be haunted until you come clean about what you've done. I don't care if it's, I slept with your kid's dad. I don't care what it is. If they do not come clean, they're going to be tortured for the rest of their life. Okay? I don't care what it is. I don't care if I lied on your child's father, or I interfered so you don't be with this person. I don't care what it is. Somebody better fess up, or they're going to be tortured for the lifelong. Somebody needs to come clean. Somebody needs to apologize for something they've done. It doesn't matter how old it is. It is haunting them, whether they remember it or not. Maybe they need to juggle through and try to remember. And some of you may already know what it is. You already know, but you won't say anything until this person comes completely clean, but you already know. So this is somebody who is going through a lot of life changes, and these changes are unwanted, okay? It's a major life changes because they're trying to be taught the lessons of negative karma, okay? So somebody could be having trouble with eyesight or hearing, and that's what the judgment reverse means too. And that's why I always say if somebody is having trouble with their eyesight or hearing, I always say that's a part of negative karma, but not necessarily. It could just mean the judgment reverse. There's some health problems here. So you get a sample. Like some people get a sample, like they'll go through a bad health spout, or something's irritating them, or something's bothering them. that is like warning signs. That's warnings. Because they want them to take accountability for their negative karma and learn from their past mistakes. But if you don't come clean, how can you learn? If you don't come clean, how can you learn? If you don't know how to apologize and you think it's not going to catch up to you, it's going to catch up to you. If you don't know how to come out and say, hey, listen, I remember what I did in the past. I know what I did to you. And I apologize. You know, this is what happens. Somebody needs to come clean for something that they've done, or their life is just going to go in the direction they don't want it to. This will put you in a bad mental space. It'll put you in a bad mental space. This is a major life change that somebody's going through. And it's clearly there because they have not come clean. And it's funny because your energy is here too. You may already know exactly what this is. And this is due to your intuition. You just have a feeling like, I know what you did. I know what you said to somebody. I know what you did. I know already. But this person has to have the strength to come through and tell on their own, because it doesn't help that you know. It doesn't help that you know. And then this person will always go through bouts of the Six of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, because there's something that they did that they need to come clean about, especially if they're in your presence. If they're in your presence, they definitely need to come clean. This could be anything from family to love situations. If they're in your presence, they need to come clean. It's gonna feel like torture, because especially if you're good to them. Especially if you're good to them. 29 on the board again. We already know what's happening the 29th. That is the end of the retrograde. All right. Tell me more messages on this judgment. What is this judgment? Yep. Definitely have an Emperor reversed. Now, a lot of people don't know that the Emperor is in their chart somewhere. But it's been called on an Emperor reverse. There's quite a few people who have that in their chart. They may not even know it, okay? And I'm talking about like the runic chart. If you know, you know. And if you're in the reverse, you know as well too. These are the people who might be suffering karma at this time. This could be anybody with Aries in their chart. It is karma, okay? There's no getting around it. This is the download. This is the message today. That somebody's receiving karma, okay, for something they've done in the past. They haven't recognized it. They haven't come clean about it. And the Emperor reverse puts you in an energy of lack of progress, okay? So that you can't feel like you can't do anything. It puts you in, and this becomes from abusing your power and authority, abusing your power. It also comes from rebelliousness. And this also comes from the refusal to grow up and enter the adult world, okay? Somebody is following the letter rather than the spirit of the law, okay? So it creates burdens. It creates a lack of direction. This is somebody who runs away from problems and don't face them head on. This is somebody who has a lack of control or discipline. Okay? You know if these fit any of your characteristics or somebody around you. And if they do, this is why this person is in this energy. This is somebody who reflects a refusal to accept legitimate authority. They refuse to accept it. They are in the reverse, okay? This person prefers childlike dependency. Somebody needs to grow up and get out of Peter Pan syndrome. This could be somebody too who is in a relationship that is marked by like domination and submission. Okay, it's like the master slave mentality. Sadomasochism themes is in the relationship. Yeah, that's another person that's like that. You know what I mean? This is like abrasiveness. It's belligerence. It's coarseness. It's just being hard. This is someone who is like, they don't accept like any type of parental authority. They could be very dependent, almost to the point where they become a burden to others. All right. A rebel without a cause is the Emperor reverse. So these are the people who are receiving karma. And I'm going to be honest with you, if this is a relationship or anybody that you're around, it could be family, friends, their karma becomes yours. So if they're stagnant in certain areas, you're going to become stagnant in certain areas. I tell people this all the time. Somebody else's energy could be yours. And you could be wondering why things are not going the way they're supposed to. Because their energy has become yours. Their burden has become yours. Somebody should be able to recognize, though. Tell me more about the Emperor reverse here. This is somebody who, they don't have any options. They've suffered a loss in the Five of Pentacles. Spirit, please and thank you. Tell me more about this person. They could be suffering in silence. This person goes through bouts of depression or anxiety. It's a non-productive person. Yeah. All right. I don't know whose message this is for, but follow your intuition. Your intuition never steers you wrong. It's going to identify the problem, but the person has to identify the problem. And once they do, things will change. There's a tower here. Something needs to be stripped down and rebuilt. This could be a way of thinking. So that somebody can also unblock finances. All right, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles here. Okay? This person is in the negative, and maybe they don't know it. This is somebody who wants to be taken care of also. Let me see if I can get their mindset here. Let me see. If you have a yes or no question, you can go ahead and post it now. Spirit, please and thank you. Who is this person? Tell me their mindset. Who is this person? What's their mindset? What is their mindset? The person that we're talking about. The person that we're talking about. For some of you, it's definitely family, okay? The familiarity came up. It's definitely family for some of you. This is about maintaining your roots. So this is somebody's due to their inner peace that they're bound to attract impressive blessings. Somebody needs to visualize a fascinating life. And then it find it. But this definitely is somebody in the family. All right. Familiarity. I want to say yes, Sujatha. But the Two of Cups did come out. I want to say yes. The Two of Cups came out. But I feel like that there's a fear of change for this person. They could be averting or delaying something. They're delaying something, or somebody is. There is some suffering here, but this is a stormy time for this person. Now, I do see the Two of Cups and Ten of Cups, but this is tricky because we could see this energy, and this clearly says yes. But when we think about it and we do yes or no questions, what is this yes to? Because roles could be reversed. I do see somebody struggling to, because they have a fear of change. So some people stay in situations because it's comfortable, because they know they have the Two of Cups. It doesn't necessarily have to be them, the one loving. It could be the other person loving them. And they stay because it's comfortable, because it has become family and it has become tradition. So I see somebody fearing change. You have to take that how it resonates for you. Is life with Tony on the right path with life here? Life with Tony, why are you asking that question? Is there something going on, or is there something that you're doing that you know is not the right thing to do? Or is there someone that you're interested in that may not be good for your path or your journey? Because I'm getting an energy, and either you have embodied this energy or there's someone that you are looking at that has embodied this energy. And if this is you, if this is your energy that you're in now, you know that this is not the right energy to be in. If this is you. But if this is someone else, then this person probably does not belong in your energy. Okay? This is somebody who's definitely deceptive, and they're very envious. They're using manipulation. And this is somebody who's very seductive, but they tell lies too. This is usually a feminine energy who demands their own way. They got a lot of neurotic hangups. They're possibly unfaithful, whomever this is. They're a poor listener, whomever this is. So if this is you, then you know you're in the wrong energy. But if this is someone else, you could be going towards the wrong energy. So if you want to be on the right path, steer clear from this feminine energy. Whomever possesses these traits, and you know who it is. They're possibly unfaithful and they interfere with others' affairs. They're a poor listener. This is somebody who feels like they're right even when they're wrong. You're talking to them and they're like, no, that's not, no, no. This is that type of person. You know who this is. This energy, put your socks and shoes on and run, okay? This is somebody who's they demand their own way. They're ambitious and they have a high ego, whomever it is. So if you go towards this person, of course you're going the wrong direction. Because if this person doesn't fit who you are, and they're attractive, you're attracted to this person, whomever it is, if this is someone else. They got the look. They got what you want. All right? I don't know who that is or what that energy is. But they're untrustworthy. Clarify this Queen of Wands reverse. Yeah. You know who this is. Life with Tony. It just told us. It's an Empress reverse. So this could be a baby's mother. This could be a wife. But they're in the reverse energy right now. And if you go that direction, there's going to be the Five of Swords. It's going to be the Five of Swords. So I'm just telling you a little bit more than I should. It should be yes or no, but you know how I am. I kind of try to give you the right tools so you can know what to do. The Five of Swords, you know what that means. That's negative energy, okay? That's what the Five of Swords, for those of you who don't know, it pointed right to the negative energy. I told you it's a negative energy. And somebody's going to be humiliated, okay? There's going to be some turmoil here. You're not going to see it coming. It's a sneak attack. It's going to bring misfortune, all right? It's going to put somebody in the mindset of negative thinking. Somebody may blame somebody for something. It's revenge here and deceit. It's blaming here. This person only cares if they win or lose. Be careful, though. That's what the Five of Swords means, okay? It's a saboteur. I don't like it. I don't know who that is. Doesn't have to be a lover. It could be friends. It could be a family member. I don't know, but I don't like the energy. The Queen of Wands reverse with the Empress reverse is probably one of the worst energies you can get in a feminine energy. One of the worst. Put your shoes, your socks on. Don't forget to tie your shoes up and run. All right? That's all I can tell you. I don't know who that is for you, but you possibly know. And I said earlier that your intuition, somebody knows already what's what here on the board. Somebody knows. Your intuition, you already know. You already know. Most of you already know the answers to your questions. Thank you, Life with Tony. I kind of feel like it's a possibility, Dana, but I feel like this person is still waiting for something to come out of something. They're waiting for something. What are they waiting for? See, we have to be a little bit more analytical, guys. They're waiting for something. They haven't made their mind up yet, okay? And they could be waiting. I don't know what they're waiting for. Sometimes people wait for people to change, to see what they want to do or something like that. But I can tell you this person is waiting for something. They're waiting. What are they waiting for? And the Two of Swords here. They're waiting for somebody to heal or to change. And I don't know what side that's on, but they're waiting for something. So also, Dana, it goes both ways. If somebody wants to let go of a third party, the third party and them have to let go of each other. If the third party is not letting go, somebody else is not letting go. They have to release the energy. I'm just going to speak what I see today, and I'm going to give you the full facts, okay, today. Okay, D. Madison. Is the Aquarius wearing a mask? Is this person wearing a false mask? D. Madison. I kind of get, D. Madison, and that this person does want to I feel like they do want to integrate with you, okay? I do. I don't really see a mask. I see the Temperance. But I feel like they want to get into a space where they really know who you are so they can see if you guys are compatible. This is what I feel. And even if you know this person, maybe they feel like they don't know you enough or well enough. Maybe it's you, D. Madison. Maybe they want you to take off your mask so that they can really, really get to know who you are. Because sometimes we put up a false wall, you know what I mean, when we're trying to be careful or when we have trust issues. So it could actually be reversed because I'm getting the Temperance here. But somebody needs to peel the layers so that they can see really who you are. That's what I'm kind of like getting. Now, roles could be reversed. This could be the person that I'm talking about. But I got the Temperance here. If you know your energy, remember I said your intuition, you know what it is. If it's not you, then you know it's this person. But somebody wants to tear down some layers here to get to know somebody. They want to see if this is compatible or not. Somebody is making somebody believe that it's not compatible. Now, this could be you making them believe that. They're wondering. It could be causing a little friction because somebody's not receptive. Now, I do see arrows of love here. And I do see somebody trying to manifest something to come out of it. But if you're not open and receptive, you're going to always hit a wall. So, and that's why the wall has to be torn down. So it is somebody, but it's not. When I asked the question about that person, it came up the Temperance. It's not them, but Thank you, Patty. I feel like if you come back, you know what I mean? If you go back to your father's, I feel like it's going to be a lot of extra responsibility for you and a lot of work. It's going to be it's going to be a little burdensome, but I feel like, you need to like open up and have a clean conversation about everything with your father. Is there love there? I feel like yes. Um, is this the right decision for Patty? In the long run, I kind of feel like it's not. If you can get out of doing it, I would try something else first. Because I asked clearly if this is the right thing for you to do, and a no came out. If you don't have to, I don't think you'll get the best fresh start there. Look at other alternatives first. If you have to, I can see it happening. But if you don't have to, I don't think I would. Okay, D. Madison. So it's probably you. It's probably you, and that's what I get. I mean, there's some sincerity there from the person, but I kind of feel like it's you, and I get it. I get it. So this is issues that you have to work on, whether or not you want to take a leap of faith and take a chance with somebody that's in that energy. You got to rely on you to see and look for answers and say, just ask, give me signs if this is not the right direction for me to go in. Please give me signs. You have to actually ask for the signs if your intuition is not activated, because it could not be activated because you have some type of trust issues with this person. So you have to tap in. You have to ask, give me a sign, show me something, show me anything. Even if it's another person that pops up in your life and that's talking to you, that may be a sign. Take anything as a sign. If you get a sign, you'll know what to do. You have to ask, give me a sign if this is not the right direction. You have to look at your life and look at this person's life and the energy that they are in. Is this going to be a burden to you, or is this going to be an asset? I'm not going to pussyfoot around with you guys. I'm going to kind of tell you a hard truth today about everything. My advice is solid. A lot of people don't want the advice because it's the truth, but it's solid advice. Look at your life and look at their life. Is this an asset or is it a burden? Okay. Tiana. I got a yes. So I feel like whomever you think it is, your intuition may be activated. So I got a yes. I feel like, yes, it is the person that you're thinking. Something fell out. Let me see what fell out. Water or fire energy possibly, but I do see earth too. I don't know. I see water, fire, and earth. Okay, Sujatha. Well, I'm still gonna call you Sujatha. I don't know if I don't know if I can say that. And I don't want to say it wrong. I don't want to mess your name up. Visalakshi? Vivishalasky? Vivishalasky? Falashki? Falashi? Let me stop. All right, I don't want to mess your name. You've been having your own doubts, Patty. So it's already like it said, the high priestess came out for you guys this morning in the messages. And that's telling me you guys already know the answers to your questions. Vifalashi. Vifalashi? Lashki? Vifalashi. Lakshi. Oh, Visalashki. 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 Viskalashki. Viskalashki. Vishalashki. I'm so messed up. Visalashki. Visalashi. Vishalashi. I'm sorry. All right. It's going to take a while. I might still say Sujatha. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a little while. I got to get used to it. All right, Spirit, please and thank you. What other messages do you have for the collective here? What other messages do you have for the collective? There's a 10 of Cups on the board. What's this 10 of Cups? Somebody could have a commitment coming in, arrows of love, and taking a leap of faith. So with the 10 of Cups and the Hierophant, somebody may have a commitment that wants to reach you. There's the 8 of Wands, and there's the Fool. Somebody could take a leap of faith, okay? That too as well. Remember, we did talk about family, and we talk about how their burdens could become yours if that is going on with whomever that's around. Their burdens become yours, because I did see burdens. You know what I mean? If you have another alternative, I mean, I would try it first. But if you don't, I mean, you have to do what you have to do. But I'm not saying no, don't go back there. I do see love there. I mean, so this person is willing, but are they in a place? Are they in the right place and space to help someone else in a positive way? Yes, Patty. Yes. That's the perfect way to say it. I'm not saying you're going to get a lot of growth or a fresh start, but it's definitely a safe place. Yes, that's exactly it. It's the person who you feel like that it is. It said yes to it, Tiana. So, I mean, you don't. Okay. Well, at least they're expressing love and a connection. I mean, throw some Zodiac signs up here. Tiana, you know how this game works. Throw their Zodiac signs up and I'll just ask, is that the person? Yes or no? What's the #1 zodiac sign? Put it up there. Don't have me guessing. Put it up there. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye, Sujatha. Cancer, Aquarius, and Capricorn. All right. Is the best, Tiana. How will things work out with the Cancer for Tiana? Will things work out good? Somebody's indecisive. It could be you or them. I'm only doing one card. Is the Aquarius for Tiana? Will it work out good with the Aquarius for Tiana? Will it work out good with the Aquarius for Tiana? It's justice upright, okay? It's justice upright. And the other one was the 2 of Swords, okay? So that's a yes. Well, you were one of the people who I said would have options. So will it work out good for the Capricorn with Tiana? Will it work out good for the Capricorn with Tiana? The best one is the Capricorn. It's the 4 of Wands. Is that the one that's talking to you about, like, the connection? Is that the one? Because the best one is the 4 of Wands with the Capricorn. The other one, the first one's indecisive, the Cancer. The Aquarius is the Justice. I mean, that could signify marriage too. So actually, the toss-up is between the Aquarius and the Capricorn. Is it either one of those, the one that's talking about the relationship? Tiana, you sleeping? Wake up. I'm trying to get these questions answered. The Cancer does? Okay, all of them? Well, it looks like the best 2 is the Aquarius and the Capricorn. The Cancer is indecisive, or you could be indecisive about the Cancer. It's something. You got to figure it out. Only you know this situation. Okay? All right, messages for the collective here. Give me some more messages for the collective. The World is on the board, so something could be complete. Something could be coming in. Some travel could be on the board. There's an Empress reverse on the board. I don't know who that is. Whomever it is, they're keeping secrets. Communication could be coming in for some of you, or some of you need to directly communicate with someone. Why the Queen of Swords here? Some of you could get into an argument with someone. So for some of you, it could be at work. You could be getting into some type of disagreement at work. Somebody has made a decision when it comes down to love. Okay? Somebody's made some type of decision. All right, what's this decision in love? What's this decision in love? Somebody feels like they lost a battle in love. Somebody has made a decision to be in and out. That's a mess. Somebody has made a decision not to show reciprocity in a connection. This is the person you could get into an argument with, and then someone has decided to take a leap of faith here and shoot out a Knight of Cups. So somebody is wounded, but they want to try again in love. So you got a couple different scenarios here. Some people are choosing to walk away. Some people are choosing not to choose, okay? And then you have this Knight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. So somebody is choosing to try again in a love situation? Who's this person that's choosing to try again? Who wants to try again in a love situation here? It's a Knight of Wands. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. They're driven by passion, whomever this person is. But it's whomever this is, you may know this person because you guys already been together. You might have already built something together. Maybe they're coming back to see what comes out of it. Who's this person? Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Who is this person? They're returning for a victory. Okay, whomever this is. What's the outcome to this person returning? What's the outcome? Well, Patty, has it ever been that way? Have you ever went there and it just seems like it's just a lot going on and you're like, I got to get out of here? Somebody definitely wants or has passion for a connection, and I think they're in search of a reignition. They're coming towards a Queen of Pentacles, okay? If not the Queen of Pentacles, it's a Queen of Swords. If not the Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, this is an Empress that somebody is coming towards. I keep seeing 29. This could happen before the 29th or around the 29th. Somebody's return. What day is the 29th on? Let me look at the calendar. Because I keep seeing... The 29th is on a Sunday. No, it's on a Saturday. It's on a Saturday. So maybe, I mean, maybe that's what I picked up on, that energy. So maybe the burdens was now, you know, because like I said, these, it could be, the roles could be reversed. It could be talking about now. Doesn't necessarily mean that's going to happen. So that's what I mean. Only you guys know what's really going on. The energy comes out, it surfaces, it lets me know what's going on, but I may not be able to place exactly where, okay? You gotta be some sort of wizard to do. I can get close to what's going on, but I'm no wizard. I'm no wizard. So something significant could happen on the 29th because I am seeing it again. Tell me what's going on on the 29th here. What's going on the 29th? Somebody could come back to somebody, all right? Or somebody is going to be around family or friends, but there's that Empress reverse again. So somebody's going to be around an Empress reverse this holiday, all right? They're going to be around it and somebody toxic, all right? This could be your ex. This could be the third party. Definitely going to be around an Empress reverse. What's the outcome for this person being around this Empress reverse? The Three of Swords. So this is definitely a third party. So around the 29th, something could happen between a third party situation and an Empress reverse. They're going back around this person because we do have the Six of Cups on the board, and it's an Empress reverse, and then the Three of Swords. So clarify the Three of Swords. They're going around a third party. Okay. It doesn't matter because whomever is going around them, they definitely are matching their energy. This person, they're both in a low vibration, both of them. There's an Emperor in the reverse that's going around an Empress reverse. Okay, third party situation. This person's toxic and so are they. What's the outcome after this Three of Swords? Yeah. It's whatever this is, or they thinking that it's going to work, it's not. It'll work for a little while, but it's not going to work long. Queen of Pentacles reverse, Five of Wands, and then somebody's leaving. So it's not going to work, whatever this is or whomever this is. They're both in toxic energies. It's not going to go far. All right. I don't know why the 29th is significant, though. It is. I know that's the end of the retrograde. Somebody could wake up. They've been asleep. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Remember, for the perks of the channel, if you want these questions, you must donate or you must become a part of the channel. Now, not just subscribing, you have to interact with the channel. You have to comment. You have to interact. I have to know who you are in order to get the perks of the channel. You have to comment under the lives. I do see somebody getting Two of Cups too. And that could be something significant for the 29th. There's a King of Wands that wants a Two of Cups with you. There's a King of Wands that wants the Two of Cups. What's the outcome to this King of Wands and Two of Cups? What's the outcome to the King of Wands and the Two of Cups? Somebody could fight for this connection, or to fight to be on the same page. Yeah, this will work, whomever this is. There's a King of Wands coming in for a Two of Cups. All right, that's all I have. Lovelies. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for spending your time with me, okay? Especially in the early AM for some of you. I appreciate your time and your energy. I love you all, and I appreciate it, okay? Everything that you do, guys, I appreciate every little thing. We just have to have reciprocity here, okay? So please, like, share, comment, slam the ding subscribe button if you have not, okay? Or if you're able to, become a member of the channel for the perks. You've seen the perks today and how I answer the questions. If you want the perks, become a part of the channel. You have to interact. I have to know who you are. It's not just for every and anybody, okay? Unless you're donating, all right? That's all I have. I love you guys. See you this evening for all zodiac signs. All right. Leave some suggestions in the comments, guys. What do you want to know about with all zodiac signs? I'm struggling to come up with different things to do for all zodiac signs. So you got to let me know. Come on, love the channel and let me know. Go, hey, you know what? Do all signs on this or do all signs on that. All right. Love you guys. Bye.